seventh inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the pitch on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just inside. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you get that a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Danny Jansen is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Singled last time up. Now the 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Tapped up the first baseline. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Espinal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check, still down by a count of 4-2. Trevor Richards will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
Digging in will be Alan Trammell, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Trammell.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Simeon over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Fastball well outside. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is foul right side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Matthews will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch.
Now
and executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Into the box now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Line, but speared on a hop, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Detroit, but they still lead this one 4-2. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Striding forward now is the DH, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Now the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. K-line moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Next, here is Bo Bichette. Flew out last time up. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Popped up. Castro shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 34, Austin Matthews. Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Hal Newhouser.
Austin Matthews will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, action time.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mazzara gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail it here 4-2. Dave Steen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Nomar Mazzara. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Nomar Mazzara.
First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Victor Reyes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So striding in to start the ninth is Marcus Semien, and they could use a spark from him here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
1 strike to count.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now into the box is Lourdes Gurriel. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch.
No, inside.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for a called strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cavan Biggio.
Digging in next, Cavan Biggio. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now is Santiago Espinal. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Detroit Tigers rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Jacob Junis earns win number 7 on the season. Hal Newhouser gets a 4-out save, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ready now for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line hard to center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and lines it to left. Matthews gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Robinson will wait on it. 1 down.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Murray trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Waddell, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's that.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Marcus.
Now at the plate is Marcus Semien. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Bichette on third with 2 out. Two and two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 31.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2, full count. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
From the belt, the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Skied down the left field line. Matthews is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
No balls and 1 strike. Mancini on second. Valaika is over at first with 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Tapped up the first baseline. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, that kind of home run takes the wind out of your team's sails. They were within striking distance, and with 1 swing of the bat, the door is slammed right there in their faces. I'll tell you, baseball can rip the heart right out of your chest.
To the plate now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2 is in off the plate. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's Jurickson Profar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over, but not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 5, the Jays nothing. And now, Austin Matthews. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. Ground third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball well outside. Back up the middle. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch on the way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Now to bat, Eddie Murray, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2. This is popped up. Simeon is there for it. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Next to stand in is Cal Ripken. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Santiago Espinal, and they could use a spark from him here.
Santiago Espinal.
First delivery to him. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Severino finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings in George Springer. First pitch on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
Next to dig in, Bo Bichette worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Bichette is off of first with 2 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I got 2-1 the count.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Austin Matthews.
Austin.
As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's the Orioles 5, the Jays 4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 reps bench.
Standing in now, Pat Valaika. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6. designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First offering on its way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading up for the Jays, the center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball that's outside.
grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Severino gathers. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate, Santiago Espinal, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Mancini has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as they've come back to tie things at 5.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's George Springer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mullins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Lifted down the line in left. Espinal trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. At the plate now is Eddie Murray. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm a
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Now the first pitch. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 pitch.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Cesar Valdez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. At the plate now, Austin Matthews, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1 and 2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Just hung in there on that one. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Nope. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Trent Thornton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here it comes, 0-2. Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
Ripken stands at first with one out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Simeon is there, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. This one remains close. It's 6-5. So here is Danny Jansen. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Number 14.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Stepping in next, Santiago Espinal. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's got it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove it.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. And he's within sight of the big one now, as that's career hit number 2,998.
You know, D-Row, as much as he's probably trying not to think about hit number 3,000, 2 away, you know it's on his mind.
That's exactly where I was going with it, Dan. 2 knocks away. I don't think he knows the score, who's pitching, what time of day it is. He's 2 knocks away from being heroic.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch, and we're all even now at 6-6. Tyler Wells gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 69, Tyler Wells.
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
A shortstop.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Weird still tied 6-6. So stepping in is Eddie Murray, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.